Hey everybody, Derek here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get 10 to 15 backlinks to your content all on complete autopilot. This happens automatically, and this is highly effective, and it just flat out works. This will work if you're doing any kind of local service. This will work if you're doing affiliate marketing, if you're doing reputation management, or if you're a coaching consultant and you're trying to get more traffic to your stuff. This is going to not only help you rank higher in the search results, but this is also going to help you streamline this process so that way you can focus on things that are more important. Plus, this is going to work if you're using and shooting YouTube videos. This will also work if you are writing content by hand or if you're using AI to create your content. This will work for you regardless of the situation. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are super stressed out about building links. They're worried about building links. And I've been in the game for almost 20 years now, and I've seen just about everything that you could possibly imagine. I've been an SEO consultant. I have been an affiliate marketer. I've done reputation management, and I've sold my own products and services. And here's the thing. If you don't build links, the likelihood is that you're not going to get the results that you had hoped for. Now, with this process is totally different. First of all, this is completely safe, but it's also automated. The reason why this is safe is because we're focusing on building our brand. What we're doing here is we're really faking it till we make it. If you are a small company or you're a small local service provider, this is something that you can provide to your clients. But what we want to do is we want to act just like what we would be doing if we were a big company or something. If you're a big company, let's say Coke, Pepsi, or Red Bull, what's going to happen? The first thing that you want to do is you want to go out into the web and you want to protect your brand. You want to protect your asset, right? That's exactly what we're doing, and that's how we are positioning ourselves. We're not going out and pretending that we're anonymous or anything like that. We are saying this is our representation on these properties. So we're going to places like Facebook, Twitter, WordPress, all of these different sites that we can post our content to. But here's the thing, we're doing all of this automatically. So that way, once we set this all up the first time, this will continue to run for every new piece of content that we create. So let me go ahead, let's dive into the computer. Let me show you exactly how this whole thing works. All right, so we're looking here at my mind mapping tool, and I'm going to show you how this whole thing works. But as I said before, the reason that this works and the reason why this is just so effective is because we are focusing on building out our brand. We're not focusing on a specific keyword, so to speak. We're not trying to be anonymous. We're going out there and we are saying this represents our brand across the web, and it's all congruent across the web. So to start with, we're going to have our money site here, and this will work if you're using something like WordPress as your site. This will also work if you're using YouTube videos. What you got here is every time you create a new piece of content, it looks a little something like this, right? So you got content 1, and then you're going to add another piece of content here. You got content 2. And then you got content 3. And that's kind of the way that this looks. And this is where most people drop off. And the reason why people drop off here is because a lot of people are scared about the backlinks, and they've been told that content is king. And all you got to do is just build out content. Well, that's not enough. You've got to be acquiring links. And this is an easy way to do this. So what we do here is we set up our money site, and anytime we create a new piece of content, what we do is we set up these simple automation rules, and we say, okay, I want you to go out to our Facebook page that represents our brand. I want you to go out there and share it on Facebook. And I want you to say that we just created a new piece of content. That, again, this is all happening automatically. And what Facebook does is says, hey, we just created a new piece of content. And what happens here is we drop a backlink to this piece of content here. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to send this over to say Twitter. And this is going to be the same exact thing, same exact message. And it's going to go post a link back to our original piece of content. And then we're going to go through the rest of the list. We're going to go through the next brand. Let's say it's represented on Tumblr. So we got a brand mentioned on Tumblr. It's going to go over here and it's going to point back to that same piece of content. So it looks a little something like this. So every time we go out and we create this new piece of content, it sets up and fires a trigger. So that way it automatically goes to these social profiles of our brand, and it will drop a link back to that. Now, what happens here though is this is happening on every single one of these pieces of content. And we get between 10 and 15 links every single time we create a new piece of content. Now, once we have the profile set up, we use tools like IFTTT that sets up these simple automations. IFTTT stands for if this, then that. There's also another tool that you can use called make.com. Whenever you use these tools, they basically act like a trigger. So every time something fires, then you're going to have a reaction to happen. So we set this up every time we create a new piece of content, then we have this reaction that it's going out and updating these properties all automatically. And this is how we start every single SEO campaign. It's a process that I call automated links, and I've outlined the entire process at automatedlinks.com. Now, here's the cool part. This will work if you're doing YouTube videos. This will work if you're using AI content. This will also work if you're using handwritten content. And the cool part about this as well is you can use this if you're doing like a local service business model. You can use this for your clients as well as yourself, and they will actually love you for this because this is a service that you can provide that not only helps them get higher rankings, but this also saves a lot of time because they're not having to post regularly to all of these different social properties. This is something that's all happening, again, all 100% automatic. And once you set one of these up, it'll take you about an afternoon to set one of these up. And once you do, this will continue to work for you over and over and over again for any new piece of content that you create. So if this is something that interests you, be sure to check it out. You go to automatedlinks.com or click on the link somewhere on this particular page, and you'll see a fancy little video of me talking about the entire process. So go ahead, check it out, invite you there, and look forward to seeing you.